Hello, it's Kristy here and welcome to my channel. I'm just finishing up on my journal book and I've decided to split the pages, so I've got fabric all in one area and then I have writing in all the other areas. I've done three signatures, I think. There, one, two and three. And I'm just filling in the pages. So where am I up to? I was here. So this is a bit difficult to keep sticking out. So I'm going to put some glue. How is it? There's glue here. It's a paper and cloth, so we'll see how this works. I have put too much glue on there. So that could just sit there like that. Obviously I have to let that open, so I'll leave that open and we'll work on something else. I need to cover that over there. So what am I doing? I need to take out the actual journal itself. So I've done two holders there. So it's got to stick down and let that dry. Now I've cut that paper all squiggly because I didn't fit in the book. And then I've cut the dragonfly out and just stuck it on there. Put some lace down the back there. So I'll leave that out. What was I doing? Going to put something over that there. I have more papers here. Let's just find some more papers. It's a dictionary. That's nice. Friends of Jesus. This is going to take a bit of time to do. Well, that's actually, this will be quite nice, I think. No, that's too big. No, I think that's just going to be too big. and I have to cut it. It's worth mucking that up, that piece of paper. I quite like this one, so I'm going to do this one here. Now I probably need to get a Rachel from Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. Roxyscreations, I should say. Oops. She does it with a old credit card type of thing. But I'll get one and put it in my box. Don't forget that's got to dry. So that's that one there. I need something here. I don't know what to do about these little pages. Put a tag in there and have something go over there. What have I got? Words and that, no, I don't want those. Nope. Here. Nope. Where's my box? Is that going to fit? Just. I'll put that there, but I have a feeling I've already used one of those. And I used my machine, my brother Scan and Cut, to cut all these out. That was quite fun. I'm just going to use that. I think I've used it already. So we'll just put a bit of glue around here. Where's my wet wipes? I think I've got too much, so I'm going to take off some glue because I don't want to spread this way into the paper. I want it to go out this way. All right, so let that sit. And hopefully that'll just sit in there like that. I've got a machine, so I'm going to put this in the machine. There we go. Just sit that in there like that. And what I've got here is this here. Got some little pegs. Let's put that up there. I'm not too worried about where I put things as long as they look nice and they think they fit. You just go and do it. Other people might do things differently, but as I'm only just starting out, I'm trying not to be too worried. If it looks good, put it on. Might just have it down that way actually. You can still put something in there if you wanted to. There's a pocket in there. Could put another tag or something. Right, let's do this here. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, I've got that, haven't I? That's a stitched in piece. So I might glue that. I think this has got sticky on it. I'll stick that down. Put that over there like that. Right. Right, what am I going to do? Let's do yellow. And I do know that I think my brush is too big. Now a little bit's coming out over the lines, but I'm not worried. And I'm only doing it lightly. I do need, I'll just use this here. What goes with yellow? Anything goes with yellow, doesn't it? Now I'm just putting a bit of colour on the tip of the flower. Let's do a different thing. Let's do this blue here. I'm going to do something different this time. Might just dab. Leave a little bit of white bits. And what other colour? Let's do orange. I'm going to do this one here. I'll colour the whole lot in this one. What am I going to do this one here? Might do an orange centre. I don't have my colour chart. I don't know where that's gone, so I'm just going to got yellow, so I can't use yellow. I think that's a flower there. Let's do a little bit of red. So that's done. I'm just going to let that dry, and I'll pop that in the book as well, so it can dry somewhere. There maybe. Right, let's get back to the book. Now, this is fabric. I might just leave that on and glue this down. It's fabric with that freezer paper over the top. Should have used my other glue. It's better if you open it up properly. Oops. Get rid of that glue. That will dry. I'm going to put that right on there. And then I'm going to get something from papers. There's a cheeky little rooster. Maybe that's a contender. Or I might be able to put another lady, or... Oh, I have another page there. Oh well. I don't need any more pages. Oh, what's on here? Oh, let's put this on. So I'll cut my thing out. I'm just going to have to watch me cut out paper. Use my thing here. Is it going in? Stick. All right, so that's done. There. I'm going to leave some of these pages blank. Oh, that's That's what happens when you put the pages together. Gets a bit glue. So what am I going to do is put them like that. So that one's done, that signature. That's sort of done. Have I done it up the wrong way? No. That's done. I'm just going to pop some cards in there. I think I'll pop that one in there, like that. I'm going to pop in some little pegs in case you want to attach something. Oh, it doesn't help when they break. So obviously they're not super good. See, they just come off straight away. See that? I'll just do one more. What I might do with that page is I'm going to pop this in. I'm going to pop this in here. You just take this out, pop that in there, and that can just be a spare page in case I want to do something with it. So that's sitting in there. That's all ready to go. That one's drying. And I've lost my other one. I don't know. Oh, here it is here. And that's drying. So, and I found these, so I'm going to put those in there as well. So I could actually probably put them. I don't really want to bend them over too much. I might just pop them in here in the fabric. Is it still wet? It is. That will dry, so I'll show you the signatures and then that will be it. Oops. Oh. I don't have anything on there. I really need to put something on there, don't I? 1, 2. Three signatures. So that's that one. Actually, what I'll do is I will put a bit of glue there. And fold that down. And crease it. So it looks as though it's covering up that page. There's my wet wipes. Yep, that looks good. There. So for the pages, so here we are. I've pretty much finished it now. So I'll just open it up. It's meant to go at the front, but it just happened to be at the back. I think I was supposed to tie these around that way. Yep. And I've left it loose so you could get more room in there if you wanted other things. So This is the first one, so that has a pocket. There's a pocket in there. And then there's just a doily sewn on, so you could put something else on there, Suffolk puffs or something. Just a pretty doily picture. And that there, I've got to fix that up. That's just extra paper. I've decided to put in the soft part. A bit of extra fabric. Just a little flip out. There we have a pocket with a little cigarette card in there, something to read. Obviously that's going to be the same. There's a little picture there, and I've just done the running stitch on the back to the front and the front to the back. I've just put all little pictures, little embroidery things already there. Excuse me. And the same for this one. I've just realised I put it on crooked. And then there's a pocket in there, and that's just some. Now this is the book part. It's a little pocket, something you could write on that. I've left a lot of space. I've still got room to come back and put things in if I want to. A little tag to go in there, in that one. And just a lovely picture. And another pocket. Let me find a tag. Let's go in there. There we go. Lovely picture there. Anne of Green Gables, so if I can do a bit of reading. So that's the second one, I think. Oh dear. Oh, it's stuck. I thought that might happen. It's okay. I will get my paints. Get a bit of yellow. Pop a little bit of yellow in there like that. And then what I'll do is find something from my little box. That's probably because I shut it and I shouldn't have shut it. But it's good to show you what happens when something goes wrong. There we go. There we go. So I've got to be careful now. So there's that one. Another pocket there made out of material, doily, extra doily. Another pocket in there. Oh, the glue's smudged. There we go. That's better. Lesson learnt, don't try not to let it smudge too much. And then same, there's the same picture. Just an envelope, a piece of paper from the other side, and an envelope one. It's got a little self pocket there. Might just put a bit of glue there, so that can become its self pocket. What about on the other side? No, I don't need it. And then just something there. Oh, got the pegs. Oh, and then that. And with just the doily from the other side and that. And then there's the back. So I'm really happy with that. It's a bit bulky, but it will work itself out once I get it closed properly. And I should open up my page and let it dry. So I want to thank you very much, and also I want to say this journal is not going to stay with me. It's going to fly somewhere, and I'm sure if you look hard enough in the next coming weeks, you might find it on Instagram somewhere. So I'll leave the surprise for where it's going for you to look for it. And I want to thank you very much for watching, and I hope you liked my technically my first big type journal with have no idea what I'm doing it. So thanks very much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear your comments. Bye for now.